most sincere effort in welcoming a guy who's been very funny here on this stage before. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome TJ Ferguson.
Keep it going, guys, keep going. Give it up for everyone that's been on this stage tonight before me. Last one, I'm not gonna keep you guys long. All right, cut it out. Thank you, that was a wonderful round of applause. Do it again. All right, stop, it's about me now. Cool. Tried to help a homeless man on the way in. He couldn't break 100, so I kept it moving. He probably wasn't even homeless anyway. His sign was on a poster board and looks like he made it in arts and crafts class. My friend, you are not homeless, you are an artist. You need to get on that. Just got back from a camping trip, went on a camping trip for my best friend's bachelor party. So we went to the middle of nowhere, no cell phone service, no power, no nothing, just 15 white dudes, 2 Asians, and myself. And Mother Nature. So naturally, I'm like, yo, I'm sticking with the Asians. How these guys managed to dry clean my clothing to pristineness in the middle of nowhere, I will never know. But I left the woods with my swimming trunks creased and the best manicure and pedicure I've ever had in my entire life. Oh man, my landlord's Asian. He's like the most Americanized, un-Americanized Asian ever. This motherfucker wears a uniform. He wears a button-up, dress slacks, and slippers with socks on. I just hear him up above me shuffling around every night. And he acts like he's been here longer than me, which I know he hasn't. Like, he tells me stupid shit. Like, if I park my car on the wrong side of the street for like 30 seconds, he's like, Thomas, you may want to move the vehicle because if you do not, the police, they will give you a ticket for that. Thank you, Jay. I think I've been here a little bit longer than you have. It's good. I should be fine. Should work that out just fine. Oh man, I hang with a lot of white people and my white friends. Sometimes I say, TJ, you're the whitest black guy I know. I'm like, man, I'm the only black guy you know. I don't take you around my black friends because I'm afraid that you'll say something ignorant, and you will. Like I took one of my white friends around some of my black friends, we were having a discussion about slavery. My white friend goes, yeah, slavery was bad and all, but... That's the joke. Y'all were a little slow on the uptake there, and I'm not gonna say anything. I mean, I was like, maybe I am, maybe I'm just a white black guy, maybe I am. I started to believe it until I went to court. The judge told me I look just like every other black guy he know. Guilty. Oh man. There's some people that believe that Jesus was black. I'm not one of them. I think if Jesus was black, black people would have turned on him by now. Black people ain't turning on Jesus. White people, I'm gonna tell you guys something no black person wants you to know. We talk more shit about Obama than every race combined. We just do it from the comfort of our homes. You guys go out in public and do it. Then forget that you're talking to black people about it. Then we forget that you're talking about it. Conversation be like, yeah, Obama's not doing shit for the economy. I'm like, yeah man, tell me about it. Slow down, white dude. Hold on, slow your roll here. Let's get back to Jesus being black for a second, though. If Jesus was black, can you imagine how ashy his feet would have been? Yo, who's gonna say anything to him? That's Jesus. Be like, damn, Jesus, look like you wearing white socks with your sandals. Damn, Jesus, you need a pedicure. Can we get some olive oil for Jesus' feet? Give me a round of applause if you got a job. Wonderful. Employers are tricky these days. Employers don't even tell you that you're fired. You just show up to work and you're not on the schedule anymore. It's like, damn, you couldn't call to tell me this? I had to drive over here for you and embarrass me in front of my friends? I had to put my game of Madden on pause for you to tell me this? Yeah, because if I get fired, I try to take somebody down with me. I'm like, well, hey, Ken called me a nigger. Boss is like, Ken, get in here, you're fired too. Ken's like, dude, this is the best job I've ever had. I'm like, man, you gotta look at the positives. Now we can play Madden all day. Oh man, people get so excited about the word nigger. I don't care. Like, I really don't. That sounds bad to say. Like, I don't care so much that I named my dog nigger just to fuck with my white friends. You're like, my friends come over, what's your dog's name, nigger? You're like, I'm thinking they're gonna be nervous. They're like, oh my gosh, I get to, come here, little nigger, come here. Oh, look at his little nigger nose. Look at he's such a big little nose. I'm sitting there like, man, I need some new friends. My dog's name is actually Pepper. Oh man, just got a relationship. My ex-girlfriend was Puerto Rican and bipolar. Yo, that's a whole nother disease called homicide. Walking around the house on eggshells, sleeping with one eye open. But, we broke up and she's always sending me text messages like, remember that time when? I'm like, no, you remember that time when? Remember that time you hit me in the head with a curling iron and then tried to tell the cops I assaulted you? Remember that? And she sent me a picture of the dog recently. We had a dog together, and his name was Gobbles. And she was like, just want to let you know Gobbles passed. You were a big part of his life, so I felt like you should know. And I was like, all right, I can be the bigger person and respond, or I can just be an asshole and not say anything. And I decided to be the bigger person and respond, and I said, I wish it was you. Oh man. So let's see here. Religious family? Anybody come from a religious family? Of course, yeah. My grandma's very religious. If anything's going wrong in my life, she says just pray. If it don't work out, just pray harder. How the fuck do you pray harder? I know how to work harder. I know how to train harder. I don't know how to pray harder. Look, I messed around and prayed so hard I pulled a muscle. I went to my grandma's house holding my back. She said, how'd you hurt your back, son? I said, praying. She said, well, just pray that it gets better. Oh man, you guys ready for the holidays? Everyone ready? Got that Christmas shopping done? I talked to Jesus. Jesus said he wants a vacation this year for his birthday. He said he just wants the day off. And he got real personal with me. He said, TJ, people ask me for the stupidest shit. He's like, they want to get skinny, but they don't want to work out. So they want a job, but they don't want to put in no applications. I'm just talking about my conversations with Jesus. I don't know what you guys are like. I used to be a big pothead. Not so much I used to smoke a lot of weed, because I still smoke the same amount of weed, but I used to be larger. I was big, I was fat. I was a fat pothead. Little Debbie's had turned me into Big TJ. Yo, man, that's what happens when you live in Houston. I used to live in Houston and smoke a lot of weed and live within walking distance of a Whataburger and the Jack in the Box. And I was still driving there. I realized I had a problem when I was ordering a side of gravy with my French fries. And none of my friends told me. No one was like, TJ, maybe you should slow down and stop eating as much. And I feel like if they were good friends, they would have told me. And I get in trouble for it a lot, but I'm always the first to let my friends know when they put on weight. Like, hey, are you really hungry, or you just feel like you want something to eat? And no one likes to be that person, but sometimes you just have to be it, man. When they're 600 pounds 3 years later, and on a reality show, they'll thank me. That wasn't funny. I was just making it up as I went. So, let's get back to religion for a little bit. It's kind of like an Easter story, but because it's around Christmas, we'll talk about it. Do you guys know the real reason that Judas betrayed Jesus? You don't know? All right, cool. This is what happened. Judas and Jesus were on a basketball team together. And it was game 7 against the Romans. And Jesus was like Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus had shit on lockdown. He was just crossing up Romans left and right everywhere. And Judas was good, you know, he was kind of like Pippen. And he was like Pippen, and Jesus ain't never passing the ball. And Judas was like, I got your number, Jesus. And he snitched on him. That's what happened. That's how it went down. That's what really happened. So, I'm vegan now. I've been vegan for about 11 months now. Feels good. Feels safer. Not so much because of what I'm eating, but because of where I shop at. At Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, I can leave my car wide open, don't have to worry about anything. You can't do that at Food Line. Food Line, you locking doors and putting chains and wheel locks on. These motherfuckers ain't getting me tonight. All I needed was some milk. Oh, ladies, make some noise. Wonderful. I love ladies. You know why I love ladies? Because you guys pick out your underwear before you go out. You do, and you guys can do that because you know when you're going to get laid. Fellas, we don't have that option. We take the same 7 pair of underwear and wear them for 7 years. If we get lucky enough to get laid, it's like, well, hope these ain't got no skid marks in them. That's a bit of exaggeration. I did just buy a new pair of underwear. They were nice. They had a picture of an elephant on the front. No trunk. Just 2 tusks and 2 elephant ears. So I put them on for this chick I was with. And she said, ooh, baby, where's the trunk? I said, girl, you know where the trunk is. She said, "Oh, it's a baby elephant." You guys obviously have no idea how big a baby elephant's trunk is. I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I'll be 30 in June, and I'm getting older. All my friends are getting married and having babies, and I just was sitting in the Sprint store like, why they still got landlines in the cell phone store? My name's TJ Ferguson. That's my time, guys.
Keep it going for TJ. All right, guys. That's it. We're not doing improv tonight because it was a long show, so I'm going to read the list of comics that performed tonight and just, keep the applause going. Be supportive. So, give it up for Chris Allen, Shane Carter Murray, Trevor Stewart, Brooks Hoover, Tom Wagner, David Smith, Alice Blair, Andy Unteed, Ian Oldman, Farley, Rosie, Winston Smith, Paige Campbell, and TJ Ferguson. Not this Sunday, but the Sunday after that, I'll be shooting my short film here as soon as it gets dark. And on New Year's Eve, please come see us at 9 p.m. You get it for free for the whole night. Thanks for coming out, guys.